brains don't mix.
that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second of our coverage games today. This time it's the Premier Men's turn. Te Puke Pirates versus Ōpōtiki Sports. Let's get right into the team names.
Visiting team today, Ōpōtiki. We've got Elmiga, Biddle and Kude. Kude will be wearing number 30 today when he's out there. Locks, we've got Newton and Borrell. Matthew Anstis is at 6. Tiawa Rolls at 7. And David White rounds off our 8 in the engine room there. Jai McGough will make the number 9 appearance today. He is also our captain for Ōpōtiki, next to Tane Howe. Outside him, on the edges, Creed Edwards and Braden Elmiga, the brother of Kaylin Elmiga, the prop, are our wingers today. Back in the middle, Mana Howe and Antonio McPhee are our midfielders. And of course, Karipa will be our 15 at the back of the Ōpōtiki backline there. Lakoa, Raukawa, McPhee, Scott and Wilborn are our impact players for Ōpōtiki, and they look to be a very, very strong side, hoping to get the dub today. Coaches today are David Temoana and Tutarangi Temoana. They will be talking to their boys right now before they come out onto the field at the pirate ship, giving those last-minute preparations.
We just got a couple of technical issues. We're going to sort them out. We will be right back in just a minute. And then start conversation. We're back live. We've had some technical difficulties, but we are back live. We can tell you Te Puke Sports have scored a try. We'll get you a try scorer in a moment. Aaron Gibbs, number 10, is lining up the conversion. And the flags are up. And then we've missed a couple of minutes of play, and I'm going to quickly introduce the Te Puke team. Up front, Waka Ranivalu, Pulega Renata. In the injury room, Devereaux and Harris. The back row, Riranui, Spratley, Dowsing. Backline, Pender, Gibbs, Meyer, Ezekiel, Cowan, Carpenter and Young. Captain, Case Meyer, wearing the number 12. We're back live here at Te Puke Sports. Flatley with the long pass. Fletcher Carpenter. And our referee from Counties Manukau, Steve Famuina, the second of our visiting referees. You'll see here, just as Fletcher Carpenter goes through that gap. Minutest of knock-ons. Bring back my co-commentator, Gargs.
Yeah, very excited to be here, Pat. This one's going to be an absolute nail-biter, I'd say. Te Puke getting on the board very, very early. Look, I'd just like to point out I'd much rather have our job, Pat, just sitting here talking about rugby than watching Noah and Alex here doing all the amazing stuff they do here with local Gecko TV, fixing all the problems on the fly. They are amazing, amazing team here. But look, this action here today is going to be electric. Big scrum here right on the halfway line. And Ōpōtiki will look to clear this one right out wide.
Goff, Tane Howe. It's Mana Howe coming on the crash. Tane goes to halfback. Newton. Anstis. Ball's been ripped, but the tackle was already affected.
Yeah, Newton, keep an eye on him. You can't miss him with that beard. He loves to get the ball in hand and range out there. He's not the fastest on the field, but boy, oh boy, he gives his absolute everything. Watched him a couple of weeks ago against Whakarewarewa, and he was one of the standouts for the Ōpōtiki men's premier team.
Assistant referees for today's match. We saw Cody in the curtain raiser. Tiana Ngawati Anderson is back from her stint travelling the world, refereeing on the World 7 circuit.
What a life, eh? Getting around, travelling the world, doing the job that you love.
Rolls with the lift at the front pod.
Is in the right mind to do ping-pong.
Early lift, I think that was the call.
Referee signalled early lift there. They're just questioning that one there. But anyway, it will be a Te Puke short arm penalty.
Aaron Gibbs with the old-fashioned up and under, spiral 1-2.
And it's worked out.
It certainly has worked out. Edwards has put that one down.
Yeah, very, very difficult to catch the old spiral bomb. Originally come from the rugby league circles, but the ball just moves around and you can never actually pinpoint exactly where it's going to come down. So very tough one to catch there.
Aaron Gibbs, son of former Steamers coach Rodney Gibbs, famous first five for the Steamers back in the day, and Te Puke Sports first five, so father-son combination.
Big day for Te Puke Sports today with the 50 caps of Simon Ralston. You'll see him come off the bench a little bit later on. So they'll be looking to celebrate tonight.
Pender with the scrum feed to Case Meyer wearing their headgear. And there's Fletcher Carpenter coasting over the 22, looking for the outside winger, and just like that, Reece Young, number 11, dots down for Te Puke Sports' his second try.
The skills here by Te Puke Sports is absolutely amazing to watch. Big wide passes, beautifully constructed move here. Dummy runners running all over the show, and that's where you'll see Fletcher Carpenter inject himself into the line, draw all the defence, and just a very, very quick, easy ball out to Reece Young. Over.
Gibbs with the opportunity to add the extra points. And we'll find out for you the try scorer of the very first try that we did miss. Whilst I was working up an appetite watching our two directors frantically run around us, trying to reconnect with the venue. Kick looks pretty good.
Yes, flags are up. That's a fantastic kick from right out wide. Young Aaron Gibbs there. Big solid scrum, yeah.
Watch closely on the replay. You'll see Captain Case Myers' skip pass created that instant overlap because it put Fletcher Carpenter out on the edge right from the get-go. And then it's just a simple draw and pass. Put Reece Young away in that left-hand edge.
Back to the live action here. Ōpōtiki goes short and well fielded there by Kieran Harris, vice captain today. Jimmy Pender with the beautiful box kick over the top and well chased down there by 3-4-5 of the Pirates team.
McGough. Clearance kick put down into Te Puke Sports. Gibbs going to bang it straight back, hopefully looking for interest. And I tell you what, it's not a bad way to return play with a 50-22.
Found the touch there, 50-22. And Te Puke on the attack through a line out once again.
There's nothing wrong with this kick, to be honest. That's a pretty good kick to chase. But Aaron Gibbs with the vision and the length. Bang. And the fullback's found out of his place. Yeah, it's a technical penalty, that one.
You're seeing it more and more in the high school game as well, actually, the ghosts.
Yeah.
When the opposition pulls out of the drive without touching, or pulls out of the maul without touching the maul, and therefore putting the attacking team into an offside position.
There's an easy way out of that. You just keep the ball in the front line so the jumper retains possession, and if nobody contests, you just rumble forward as a unit like the Roman warfare. And as long as the front guy's got possession, you'll never be called for obstruction.
Absolutely right. So long as the ball stays at the front, no obstruction called. So we'll see the Ōpōtiki line out. Just over the throw and over the back here and snapped up at the back by Josh Dowsing.
Pender, Meyer with the inside pass. There's a good catch there.
Very good catch
big,
from a front rower.
Fijian front rower there. Mana Howe's somehow pinched that though, and he's reset that phase. Ōpōtiki with an opportunity to clear. Gibbs.
Don't know if they're looking for touch at the moment, but the Ōpōtiki boys are not finding it.
And that's Mana Howe there with the clearance kick. Yeah. And the assistant referees detected the minutest of touches as the ball passed through the air. So Ōpōtiki Sports get the throw.
Just have a look here at the chip over the top. I don't know if that was actually the right option, but it was followed up by a good chase line there. And you're right, Pat, it was tapped there by one of the Te Puke players.
Big carry by, is that Ryan Kude?
It is Ryan Kude in the number 30 jersey, carrying through the midfield.
Howe to Howe. Oh, that's unfortunate there, put down by Edwards. Referee's playing advantage. Nothing comes.
Keep an eye on number 9 for Ōpōtiki. It's Jai McGough. He has got a very crisp pass. He's been working well with Howe so far.
Referee Steve Famuina from Counties Manukau, the two referees down on interchange. Steve's first year refereeing Prems up there. So he's come away on an interchange. He's managed to snag himself a premier game and a televised one at that.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have these referees and wonderful that they're able to head over to different unions and help out there and spread their knowledge around.
And experience. Different rugby, play out in the sun.
Yeah. Just wondering what the ref's called here. Just a substitution there by the looks of things.
They've lost a lock. Looks like the number 5, Burrell, is gone. Number 18, I'm not sure if that's Arlene Newton or somebody else wearing an 18 jersey.
I've got Rokawa listed as number 18. Anyway, back into the action here. Big solid scrum by both teams. Nice table to work off.
Oh, unfortunate there. Jimmy Pender went to pick up the ball and it was just tapped in and he's knocked it on.
So set for another scrum. Just a first mention, probably first of many, Pat, that are of our new podcast. We're talking the Bay Rugby Boil Up podcast every Thursday afternoon. If you missed the first episode last week, go back onto the social media for local Gecko and you can see Pat and I talking about all the Bay Rugby, all the different grades, men's and women's. If I do say so myself, it is a good watch.
Off with the feed. Off goes David White, the number 8, up over the advantage line. Scrum penalty, no advantage. Just looking at that, the front row from Te Puke Sports, they're all playing their 5th game. So they've all debuted in Premier Rugby this year.
Yeah, there's a handful there that are just playing their 5th game. I think they may have all started together. Ōpōtiki go up and win a beautiful line-out take there.
Howe across the face finds his brother. I think they're brothers or cousins. There's a few Howe brothers, fathers out there. Anstis around the corner. McGough comes back. Kude. Finally brought to ground. Karepa. Howe. That's Tane Howe there. Karepa again. McGough through the gap over the 22-metre line. He's got an open try line in front of him. He's brought that on the 5-metre line. Biddle with the pick and go. There's the try line there. And referee Famuina rules goal line dropout.
Yeah, watch Jai McGough here. It slips straight through 2 defenders. I thought he was going to go all the way, but the wing defence has come right across and taken him down, and the big boys just pick and go there. Ōpōtiki with the goal line restart.
Gibbs off the goal line.
Straight down to the middle.
Down to
here of
Tane
Howe.
Howe. Rolls. He's tackled eventually on the 22-metre line. McGough. Oh, Kude's put that one down. And that's a shame. That's an opportunity gone begging.
So share a few words there. I think Kude just a bit disappointed in himself there, dropping that one at first receiver. He's carried 2 or 3 times already in the opening 15 minutes of this game with good success. That time just...
And Josh Dowsing just reminding him of the fumble.
Probably just something under his breath, but that's all right.
Bring on this side, Joe.
Ōpōtiki looking better in the last couple of minutes here. Yeah, attacking prowess. Jai McGough has impressed me with the speed of his pass, speed of his run.
Pender with the feet. Gibbs. Favoured right foot kick down the middle of the field. Edwards to Karepa. Back to Edwards. Oh, that's a little bit high.
Yeah, referee's arms out there. You could see that one way too high.
Yeah, Reece Young, the try scorer, no dip, just waxes him across the back of the neck.
You see them clear it back out. And it's number 15, Braden Elmiger, carrying it in, passing it on to Edwards, who just gets one clipped right across the chin.
When they brought that new tackle height law in, it was designed to get players to dip at the hips. So any player who's running in an upright position, you're instantly on notice because there's potential head-on-head contact.
Yeah, of course, player safety is huge. We want these guys to be playing for years to come. So we need to make sure that we keep them safe whilst they're playing. As Ōpōtiki clears it out, but it's going to go out on the full. We'll go right back, sorry, Te Puke, right at back to the Te Puke 22.
Yeah, off that line out, right? The ball was passed back.
Ball was passed back, but they've signalled that it's gone out on the full. So, yeah.
So there's the pass
There it is
back.
there, yep. Carried back within in the 22.
Yeah, and then he's kicked it out on the full.
I think he's actually carried it outside the 22 before he's kicked it too.
Right. Righto. Can Ōpōtiki Sports capitalise on this attacking opportunity? Off the top. Tackle without the ball. Good opportunity now to just pass some rub back.
Yeah. John McGough just goes down on his haunches there for a second after that hit, I think. They breathed him pretty tough, and Ōpōtiki, he'll be back up.
Mana Howe kicks for touch. Takes play down to about 10 to 15 metres from the Te Puke Sports try line. Biddle with an opportunity to set the ball alight. Over the back pod, throws overcooked, and it's not straight. Free kick.
Wasted opportunity there. The option was right to go to the back to set up a good drive, but the execution probably not there where it should be, unfortunately.
Good clearance kick by Aaron Gibbs.
So this is the substitution we saw earlier, 18
for 5.
18
It
for
was
5. HIA there, I think. So they've just checked. Number 5.
I hope not,
Yep.
because you can't do HIA.
Oh. I don't know what the injury was then,
Yeah.
but he's back anyway. That's Burrell.
Lineout's a little bit messy. Dowsing off the floor. Meyer can't control it. Pender. Ezekiel takes it to ground. Gibbs. Spratley. Spratley up over the halfway line. Beats one, beats two. Looks outside. Oh, and that can't be taken cleanly.
I think the option was to pass inside a little bit earlier than that one for Spratley, but he's done well to break so many tackles and make the meters. One there. He could have given it inside to his halfback. He had numbers this way. All goes to ground.
Member of the Chiefs development, Chiefs under 18s, New Zealand secondary schools last year.
Spratley?
Yeah. Quite a handy young player. McGough with the feed.
Big weight
Whoa.
there coming through by Te Puke, trying to push them off the ball.
It's one of the McPhees, I think, coming back on the cut. Anstis. McGough taken back. Gibbs.
Beautifully fielded there by Gibbs.
Half over the halfway. Cowan brought down just outside the 22. Little tip pass by Dowsing. Gibbs again, Meyer with the pass across the face. That's Cody Renata, the tight end prop carrying. Inside to Gibbs. Inside to Pender. Pender finally brought down. Ball's loose though. Pounced on by Ōpōtiki Sports and away they go.
Very, very clever stuff there. The ball came out of the back of that ruck, even though Te Puke were on the attack, and Ōpōtiki's pounced on that and managed to save themselves from some danger there.
Yeah, there's a lifting tackle. Take it on the mark and you might be right. A fair amount of chat going on out there. These players aren't running hard enough if they've got the oxygen to talk to one another.
And after 22 minutes here, Te Puke 14, Ōpōtiki 0. Games around the bay. We've got Te Puna men versus Greerton Maris. Greerton are leading that one 14-7 currently. And the Baywide Premier men, Tauranga Sports versus Whakarewarewa. Tauranga have got 1 try so far, 5-0 at this stage. So still early doors for those games, but we'll keep you updated as we go.
That's been won by Trent Rinanui against the throw. Sports come away with it. Spratley. Pender off the ground. Inside pass goes to no one.
Yeah, the inside pass was the right option there, just the timing was a bit off. As referee Famoina indicates another penalty, Ōpōtiki.
Te Puke Sports were under pressure there. Big Ryan Kude, his presence caused a bit of pressure, and pressure can create diamonds or charcoal. And Spratley panicked a little bit and sealed that off. Does some silly things, does pressure.
Yes, it does. So Ōpōtiki have a beautiful attacking opportunity here through their lineouts. So last time they went to the back as their option for a drive. Didn't go to hand, so I wonder what they'll do here if they just bring it a little bit closer.
Just hit the front pod and give it to Rolls.
There
we go. High tackle.
Yeah, double blast on the whistle. Erenui having a bit of a chat with the referee.
Should be talking to Case Meyer. I'm pretty sure he's the captain.
I think Erenui might be going for a bit of a sit down. He digs into his pocket here. No, just the warning.
Yeah. Case Meyer there, number 12 with the headgear on. Another one of the talented up-and-coming players around the region.
Ōpōtiki signal the scrum. Good attacking position too, just on the 22 line.
Fun fact story about Case Meyer. His entire family play, including his mother and sister. A refereed a game with mum and sister involved, and they double team tackled a player. Just superb to see mother and daughter over the top, one down below.
Our women's rugby is really good at the moment, Pat. And of course tomorrow afternoon we've got the Ruatoki versus Mount Marlins women's game here on Local Gecko TV as we see another knock on at the back of the scrum.
By McGough.
Yep.
Shout out to Hannah, Case's mum. An outstanding rugby player of her own right. That's where Case gets all his talent from. Just silly mistakes, letting Ōpōtiki Sports' opportunities go awry.
They've cost Ōpōtiki Sports a couple of opportunities here. The line-out drive should have gone to hand and could have been successful there. Good attacking scrum, just a drop at the base.
Pender with the feed. You see the backline are itching for it. Missed pass straight to Meyer. Takes it to the line. Pender wraps around Gibbs. Carpenter, step and pass. That's a Young down the left-hand edge, but he's changed his mind. Ball's recycled. Pender, Gibbs. That's Devereaux carrying the ball into contact. Gibbs with the clearance kick. Not the flashes.
Not the flashes, low and hard.
Offside penalty there.
So these refs, Pat, have come down from Counties Manukau.
Yep.
And
We got 2 from Auckland as well. They're at Te Puke.
And so we've swapped them and we've sent some of the Baywide refs up that way too.
Yeah, we've got 2 referees in counties. And this is my brain slowly sifting through the pieces of paper trying to find the names of the refs that have gone there. Marine Bouge, we've got a young French girl who's come here on a bit of a travel around New Zealand, who just happens to be from France, and she's a rugby nut. Awesome. So she's gone on interchange.
Quick line out there, I think you've found Kieran Harris.
Meyer to the line. Recycled quickly, Pender off the deck. Gibbs. Good long pass out on the wing. It's Hunter Cowan out on his own. Carpenter again, Gibbs across the face. Rani Valu carrying there. Oh, little niggle. Oh, referee says play on. Oh, no, he got a call from an assistant referee, I'd say.
Yep, and it's the right call there. There was a knock on there. As we see some of the Te Puke boys running into a blue and green brick wall. We get a little bit of argy-bargy.
I think they're just chatting, eh?
Yeah,
just
well that there is.
Comparing notes on family members.
Yep, Lockie Devereaux in the middle of all of that. That doesn't surprise me. Lockie the Lock celebrated his 50th game a couple of weeks ago for Te Puke Pirates. He likes a little bit of the argy-bargy stuff there. Not afraid to take a couple of steps forward. Speaking of 50 caps, Simon Ralston, 50 caps today when he comes off the bench. And of course, coming off the bench, I'm really looking forward to seeing Matty Wallace. 245 caps for the Te Puke Pirates. He's more of a pirate than Blackbeard.
Props say they just go and go and go. Ever ready, I think they're called.
That's the one. Yeah, now we'll look to see Matty Wallace take the field later on today.
Simon Rolliston's already won a Baywide Premiership with Te Puke Sports. 2011 or 12, I think it was. Kicked the winning drop goal over Whakarewarewa from about 75 out. Away goes McGough on the base of that scrum. Edwards. Good tackle on him by his opposite man, Hunter Cowan. Ōpōtiki starting to string some phases together. Big hit on Kude, who goes backwards at 1,000 miles an hour. McGough. Edwards again for the second time this movement.
I thought Te Puke might have got the turnover there. This is Kude running into the contact again. They're using Kude very well here as a battering ram. Straight up the middle, running at first receiver. Drawing in at least 2 defenders every single time. Big, strong unit.
That's when that old backdoor pass or tip pass around him will create an overlap somewhere else.
Absolutely right. When you're dragging 2 or 3 defenders in for someone like Kude, you're going to find space outdoors. So if you can get that out the back pass, there's going to be space further on down.
Right, come on, Andre Biddle. Hit a pod and let's see a move.
I think that's the target right there. Fantastic throw. Great line out take. And all the good work comes to a crashing halt. Watch the lift here on number 8.
David White, good catch there. One of the reasons why I referee and not coach.
Coach killers. Yep, when you do everything right, it still comes unstuck. Good crowd there at the Pirate Ship, Murray Salt Stadium.
It's a good ground to go to, and a nice covered grandstand. Meat pies are pretty tasty, and so too are the hot chips. And the beer is nice and cold. Dowsing off the back. Backdoor pass to Pender. Fletcher puts it down. It's all become a bit messy.
It has. The last couple of minutes, the structure's gone. The passes are getting pushed that shouldn't get pushed. Ball's going to the ground, so hopefully we can set the scrum here and we'll see a bit of action and a bit of consistency there.
Don't forget, Thursday 6:30 every night, local Gecko TV. The Bay, don't even know the name of the
Bay Rugby Boil-Up podcast. Pat, you host the thing and you don't know the name. Bay Rugby Boil-Up podcast.
I had Boil Up, that's all I had, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Really good to see all of the different divisions, all the different clubs featured in the Bay Rugby podcast.
It's Manahau on the crash. McGough. Good straight run there, missed the number. McGough again.
Keeps plugging that right-hand side.
Yep, Burrell.
And now he'll switch and come back with the defence stretched.
Open side flanker rolls. Yeah, he's milked the penalty beautifully there. Good little halfback throwing the ball into the back of a retiring player.
They're just a different breed, halfbacks, aren't they? Just they're so quick,
annoying,
so clever, so
much.
mouthy.
Was that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I was trying to find a nice way of saying it. But very, very clever from McGough. He knew there was a retreating player there. If he throws the ball straight into him, they can milk the penalty. And, of course, being right out in front there, it gives Manahau perfect opportunity to chip them over and get Ōpōtiki's first 3 points of the day.
Yeah, I didn't think that went over.
Well, I may have given the old commentator's curse. I thought that I was just about to say he could do that in his sleep, but he's just pushed that to the right, unfortunately.
I wonder if he was watching the development game and took his kicking lessons from there.
Yeah. So the development game, the boys left a whole lot of points out on that field, just through the boot. Good game, but just weren't able to.
Anyway, back live, and looks like the dropout's gone out. And some good territory gained there by Aaron Gibbs. I'm going to assume Aaron was the one that did that dropout. But that's a long way down from the 22-metre line. Biddle with the throw again.
Yeah, I think they'll be looking for that same target. It's just overthrown again.
Te Puke Sports have won that off the deck. And they go on to attack. Pender. Devereaux. Pender same direction. Meyer long pass across.
Great support there by the Te Puke boys, so I thought that could have been an opportunity for a jackal there. The support came just in time.
Slow ball for Pender. Ranivalu. Oh, Kude had his hand on the ground. That's the only reason why he wasn't allowed to play with that. Sports building some pressure with some consistency. Everyone misses it. It's a try scorer. Pulega there takes the ball into contact on the 22-metre line. Pender, Gibbs, Spratley on the crash. Gets up and he tries to get up. He's got a teammate on top of him.
The idea was right there, Spratley. He went into contact, able to release the ball, get back to his feet, but just as he releases the ball, goes forward. So look to get a couple of reserves on. We'll get the numbers for you as soon as we can.
We think Te Puke Sports are running with a 7-1 or a 6-1 split.
So that's Sean Lakoa is coming on for Ōpōtiki, number 17 there.
Ryan Kude's been substituted. And I use the word substitution because we don't have rolling subs.
I think he's done what he needs to do out there. He's battered that defensive line really well and held his own in the scrums throughout the first 36 minutes of this match. John McGough to feed this.
Oh, they're lucky to win that scrum. Anyway, White comes away with it from the number 8 position. McGough. It's one of the Hows. No, it was Mana that time. Mana's got a Waka Blonde here. Referee's found a penalty, and off goes McGough. I think it might be a Te Puke hand on that.
Yeah, there was. It was touched by yellow. Call there from the AR. And the turnover there for Ōpōtiki.
It's unlucky for Aaron Gibbs there. He fell into the tackle and fell at the feet of an Ōpōtiki player.
Yeah, and Matthew Antis there, able to get into the perfect jackal position. Hands on ball. Boys get around him and give him a pat on the back for that one.
You'll see here after they are awarded the penalty, and then they take the quick tap. Taps it, kicks it. It was well fielded here by Gibbs. And as he slices through the gap, he just falls at the feet. And there's really no alternative, either give up possession or give away a penalty. And in that instance, Gibbs chose the latter. Minute and a bit to go to half time. Biddle with the throw. Off the top back pod, McGough, Howe. Mana Howe with the blonde here. That's nice and easy to remember now. McGough dancing on the right-hand side. Tane. That's Caelan Elmiger there, coach's son. Tane comes in and plays half. David White. McGough passes it to Te Puke, and that's the end of that Ōpōtiki run. Pender with the clearance kick. Mana Howe. Inside. Anstis still going.
It's a good carry there by Anstis as he takes it right in towards the Te Puke at 22, and they've given them another attacking opportunity. No jackal there. They're happy just to work the pick and goes for now. The ball is out.
Yeah, I don't think he was onside.
Yeah, right.
I think he was right. The ball was out, but he was never onside if we get an opportunity to see that again. I think he's binned somebody for saying something, not for the penalty.
Well, the penalty there was against Hunter Cowan, the winger.
14. Yeah.
But he's still on field and somebody else has come running off down here.
I think he said something. Oh, and that's just been the story of the game,
Yep,
right?
That's the thing. Poor Ōpōtiki, they do everything right and then they get into this red zone here and just can't capitalise.
So you'll see here. Oh, no, we won't see.
Yeah, you're allowed to come over.
Oh, referee's blowing half-time. The half-time score here at the Pirates is 14-0. The Pirates are leading over Ōpōtiki Sports. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back with the second half in just a moment.
Know that the ride or die. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that the ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. CJ act. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. CJ act. They ain't no longer about. Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Boys by my side. Know that they ride or die.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of Te Puke Pirates versus Ōpōtiki Sports Premier Men's Game. The score you see on screen in front of you is in fact correct. It is only 14-0 here at the pirate ship. Gugs, what do you think?
Yeah, very, very good start there for Te Puke. The Ōpōtiki boys have got all the skill in the world, just a couple of balls gone to ground as we get underway here for the second half. Well fielded there at the back.
Is that Meyer in the headgear?
Meyer in the red headgear, yes, captain.
Pender, Gibbs, off the head of an Ōpōtiki player.
Everybody on.
Braden Elminger set that one up, number 14. Younger brother to his tight head prop.
Luckoid coming on the field just before half time. He's already into the mix, having a carry there as we come wide out to Manahau.
Tane playing halfback at that stage. Oh, the ball's been spilled. Puke Sports in possession. Pender looks left, looks right, and goes straight behind him. Gibbs relieves the pressure with his big, powerful boot. Finds touch just down on the halfway line.
And they're going to take it all the way back. I did think it was carried back.
Yeah, he's gone back for the knock-on instead.
As we set ready to go for this half, we just want to bring the scores of some of the other games happening around here in the Baywide Premier Men's Division. Te Puke are currently taking on Greerton Marist. Te Puke have got the lead at half-time, 28-14. And Whakarewarewa are playing Tauranga Sports at the Rotorua International Stadium. A close one there. Tauranga Sports 12, Whakarewarewa 0. So that's exciting to see. Hopefully the boys in red and black can get a good win today.
I'll tell you what, there'll be people who are at those games looking at this score going, wow, that's close. And to be fair, Ōpōtiki should probably be 14 all.
Yeah, there are a couple of tries that have just gone missing or gone begging there for Ōpōtiki.
Pender, Gibbs, big towering left right foot. See if we can equalise that. Fletcher Carpenter brings it forward. Goose step, beats one. Left foot. Braden Elmiger. Pass across to Tane Howe. Mana with the touch finder.
And that's gone out on the full. They'll carry that one all the way back to halfway.
There's no excuses really, because that field is exactly 70 metres wide.
Same size as every other field.
Well, not entirely.
Watch Fletcher Carpenter here. Bang after the ball.
There's a couple of fields around our region, and I won't name it, but NPC gets played on it, where it's only 64 metres wide. And I can tell you that it's not in Rotorua.
Wouldn't be at the beautiful International Stadium. It's a lovely ground. Whakarewarewa's temporary ground, of course, while they rebuild the club rooms at Puaringa Park. As we're back down to Aaron Gibbs. Clears that one with a fan. Oh, that's a great result there for Aaron Gibbs.
Tamaro Karepa there. He'll want the hole to open up and swallow him and hide him from that.
Right in front of the grandstand there. Important just to flush those sorts of mistakes.
And the local parochial crowd have certainly let him know that he's made a mistake.
It's the joy of being the away team.
In hostile territory. So just having a quick scan of the numbers out there in the Te Puke sports team, with Devereaux in the bin at the moment. There's been a bit of a reshuffle.
I think you'll find it's Kieran Harris in the bin, number
Harris
5.
in the bin?
Yeah, Lockie's locking partner.
Sorry, Lockie.
Although,
anyway, Pender. Oh, everyone's got the dropsies.
Yep.
Number 21
Robert
is
Veal.
Robert Pudgy Veal. So Pudgy can play in the backs or the forwards. I see he's at first 5 for that. So somebody's gone from the back line. Gibbs is out there. We'll just see if Fletcher Carpenter's still on the field and see whether or not Aaron Gibbs is now running at fullback. I'm just going to use my Jedi mind power to force that camera to zoom out. Anyway, McGough feeds the scrum. Big shove by
Another
7 Te Puke
great
forwards.
shove there by the Te Puke boys. But Ōpōtiki are very good at getting that ball right to the back of the scrum and getting it out quick.
Edwards on the left edge, recycles possession. McGough. McGough again goes left this time. Ball's been put down by number 22. Is that Amor Wilball? I think it is.
Yeah, it is. 22 on the field there.
Karepa recycles. McGough. I think that was Tane Howe in the pocket who's put the kick out. Gibbs is still out there. So too is Fletcher Carpenter.
And there's a 50-22 there for Te Puke Pirates.
Was he still inside the half?
AR has signalled.
That it's a Ōpōtiki
That's an
ball.
Ōpōtiki throw.
We'll find out here. So there's the clearance kick by Tane Howe. Taken outside, pass back.
Yeah, so there it was kicked from inside the half of the Te Puke half, but it was passed back before that. As we go back to the live action.
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, he's got away with it. Pender. Pudgy Veal with the carry. Spratley has a go. 3 metres out. Pender. That's the front rower, Renata. Pender goes fishing. Who's that?
Josh Dowsing there with the carry, number 8.
There's a lunge for the try line. Just a little bit short. Pender. Big long pass. Spratley. Spratley's going to have a crack.
Well taken there by Manahau.
Oh, Dowsing with another big hit on him. Pender. Good little pass.
Good hands
Carpenter.
here.
Case Meyer. Big long pass. We got a little argy-bargy-wargy.
We've got an argy-bargy that has potentially cost Te Puke a try there. They had the numbers out wide. They did everything right, but the referees brought his attention back to the fight.
Oh, it's all going on in the end goal while this is all happening. That's what's happened.
Referee will have a chat with his AR just to see what all of that was about. But Te Puke will be disappointed with that. The ill discipline has cost them a 5-pointer.
He's got his hand in his pocket. Maybe it's just a chat, eh? No? Yes? Oh, we need technology. Put a microphone on the referee, I say, and we can eavesdrop on all these conversations.
I think he was just trying to scare everybody. He's digging deep there. He is.
We've got one each in the bin. Remember a famous rugby league test a few years ago where both players were sent off at the same time? And the little argy-bargy-wargy that they had on the field continued on the touchline.
I don't know if you picked that one, Pat. Both of them got yellow carded and they shook hands and jogged off the field. That's what footy's about. We go out there, we do everything we can for our club and our colours. But at the end of the day, we're all mates.
Yeah, because they're going to go and have beersies after
Got to have a beer afterwards, and I bet you each of them will buy each other a beer, call it a day, and do it all again next time these two clubs meet.
The scenario I was referring to was the famous Kevin Tamati and John Dowling from an Aussie and Kiwi test, rugby league test.
Those were
probably
the
before
days.
you were born, young man. I think you have to have a date of birth in the 1900s to remember that one. Famous rugby league dust up on the touchline when two players were sent off at the same time. We actually use it as a training record now, that if you are sending two players off, you send one first, and then you let him get 3/4 of the way off before you send the
Then
second.
flick the other one. Makes a whole lot of sense, otherwise you've got another problem dealing with it in the tunnel. As Aaron Gibbs bangs over
Penalty.
The
So
penalty there.
17-0.
17-0 Te Puke over Ōpōtiki. 2 in the bin.
Off the top. Pudgy with, no, that's not Pudgy. That's
Number 14,
that's
Hunter
Hunter
Cowan.
Cowan. I should know Hunter. He played with my kid. Anyway, we're back. Here comes Ōpōtiki up over the 10-metre line. Oh, dummy cut there. It's Almiga on the right-hand edge. Here come the support players. Rolls. McGough. Oh, there's Biddle through a hole. He's brought down by Renata. McGough again. Howe to another Howe. Across the face. Burrell.
Ōpōtiki only a few metres out from the try line here. Biddle again going through the middle. Biddle will still carry.
McGough with the carry. Out on the edge, and Elmiger, Braden Elmiger, gets Ōpōtiki Sports' first try of the game.
We've watched Kiwi Biddle in the development game, and now we get to see Kiwi's whānau member out there carrying a couple of tries. Andre, beautiful carry, gets him up over the advantage line, and it's just quick hands, numbers and possession, and Ōpōtiki are in.
Mum and Dad, Dean and Noi Elmiger, will be very pleased with son there. They've got two of them playing today. Kaylin, the loose head prop, and Braden on the right wing.
Difficult kick here for Manahau.
Looks pretty good from here.
Beautiful kick.
Flags go up. 17-7 Te Puke over Ōpōtiki, and we got a ball game on our hands.
We have got a ball game on our hands, is right, Pat. The Ōpōtiki boys have fired up now and they're ready to get into this. Maybe it was just that little bit of argy-bargy that they needed.
Not that we encourage that sort of behaviour, but sometimes it's what's needed.
Get the fire in the belly, and Te Puke restart us deep into the Ōpōtiki half.
Gibbs, Fletcher, big long pass to Meyer. Pudgy's outside him looking for the ball, but he goes to clean out instead. Pender hitting Dowsing on the crash. Pender again. Devereaux. Flatley with what was a forward pass. That was horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't a great pass, but that's all right. We'll let him off this time. Might see that as a spotlight on our podcast Thursday night. That, of course, is the Bay Rugby Boil Up podcast. You'll see that 6:30 on Thursday night every week. We are doing
until they get sick of us.
Well, until they fire us, Pat.
Yeah. Or until they find the host that they actually want.
Yeah. No, but look, send in your information, all of your highlights from JAB right through our women's footy, obviously our Colts. We can't televise everything here on Local Gecko, but you can help us by sending that in, and we'll get that on our podcast Thursday night. Share all of the talent that we've got right around our bay. As we see Ryan Kude coming back onto the field.
He was subbed off. He might be on because they need a front row replacement.
I think that's clever coaching, Pat. I think the plan there is just to give the big man a wee breather. Let him have a glass of water, bit of a sit down, and then get him back on the pitch. Watch them chuck him in at first receiver next ruck.
Just got a text message. I've been pronouncing Tāne How's name wrong.
Did think that at the beginning. Is it Tāne or Tane?
Yeah.
Our apologies, Tāne.
Mana. Ōpōtiki looking to put the ball on the edges. And here we go. Here's Elmiger down the right-hand touch. Oh, hang on to it, son. Fletcher Carpenter pounces on a loose kick. Yeah, that was hard luck there.
Have a look at the carry by Karepa as he takes it into the line.
I think it's
You'll see here on the replay, they just put it through the hands, gave the ball some air, and found themselves in a big gaping hole down this right-hand touchline. That's where he gets outside Pudgy. Oh, son, hang on to that. Back yourself, young man. Back yourself. You've just scored a meat pie.
Te Puke able to find touch. Didn't shave off a lot of ground there. But they will have the feed to the line out.
Good line out take from Devereaux, chucked high in that middle pod. Dowsing on the crash. They're outside the 22. Gibbs with the clearance kick. Oh, Bounce of the ball's not very nice. Almiga gets that one. Pudgy doesn't miss him this time. Almiga over the top, seals that off nicely. Manahau with a little chip into space. An ugly bounce will be interesting. Hunter Cowan, oh, off the head. It's hit Edwards in the face, I think. He's probably a little bit sore for that.
Yeah, very messy period of play there. All going back and forth, back and forth. Edwards looks to charge that down and ends up taking it right in the face.
I think the messiness is playing into the hands of Ōpōtiki right now.
Agreed, yeah, I think they quite enjoy that. They're taking the structure out of the Te Puke boys, and over the last few minutes they've definitely got their scent here.
One of the yellow cards for Te Puke's back. Penda, Gibbs with the bomb. God, it's coming down with snow on it. That's number 22. I think that's Wilborn.
Come on.
Tānehau to Mana. Through a gap. Backdoor pass.
What a ball.
Spratley tries to hold him up, but he can't. Oh, there's a good little backdoor pass.
It'll be Andre Biddle that takes it into contact there.
Cole Scott, I think, is on the field in 21, playing half now. Anstis. High tackle.
Yeah, it was a high tackle there by Rere Nui.
The next 10 minutes of this game are going to be very, very interesting. There's only 10 points in it. The game's gotten a bit loose, playing into the cards of Ōpōtiki.
Absolutely, Ōpōtiki here have definitely got a couple of reserves coming on here. Ōpōtiki have definitely got the flow in the last few minutes here. If they can score and convert, it is absolutely...
And Kelly and 246 game veteran Matty Wallace take the field for Te Puke Sports. Some old hands at a calming time of the game is what's required by the sports team.
Well, you can't have any older hands than 245 caps.
Dowsing, he's tidied that ball up. Yeah, second roll. Dowsing laid down on that ball. Kafil and a Ōpōtiki player over the top. So he's had another roll.
And that's what the referee's called.
You got 30 seconds.
Yeah. Ball to Manahau, who's just having a look at it and thinking, I'll take these 3 points while we're down here inside the Te Puke 22. We'll take the 3 points on offer and make it a 7-point ball game.
You see there, Lockie Devereaux with the tap from the number 2 position sent the ball flying backwards at a gazillion miles an hour. Josh Dowsing had to get back to reclaim it and then had to delay his release by doing that extra roll.
22. After the kick. After the kick.
No, he's just pushed this one wide as well. Manahau.
Sinbin's back on. Kalen Almiga, the loose head prop. That's why Ryan Kude had to come on. Ryan Kude's heading back off.
22 and capitalise this time. Going to do it.
Good carry there by Anstis into contact. Pass. David White out on the edge. Love to see big number 8s running like wingers. Manahau takes the ball into contact. Matty Wallace says, "G'day, mate. How you going?" With a little short pass. And rolls us through the gap. Laid back nicely. Here comes Ōpōtiki. Karepa out to Almiga on the right-hand edge.
Te Puke defence is scrambling here. Ōpōtiki making great meters through the middle.
Again. Will Ball's playing half. Munna gets up and goes again, but he's been latched onto. Anstis. In their time. Biddle. Little short pass. Off. Recycled. Lacour's out on the field. That shot at the line. 2 minutes to go. There's the number of sports. Try number 3. 17-15.
We got a game on, Pat. Here we go. Ōpōtiki are well and truly back.
Have a look here on the replay. There's a number of phases where they feel in close proximity to the try line. There's a good run by
Lacour. That
Sean
was
Lacour.
brilliant, who put everybody in the Ōpōtiki team.
And then Andre Biddle, and then they find the extra man out on the edge. And there he goes, over in the tackle of Case Meyer. And that's David Wood's try of the day. 17 all, it is. Can't count. 17-12.
12, yep, kick to come.
As
you see, there's a little short by our big boys.
It's a great rumble there, 17 Lacour. Then Biddle has a dart. And then the skip pass, there's the David White crashing over. We're back live, beautiful timing, Mr. Director.
Have a go!
Gibbs looking for the 50-22.
Well fielded there by the Ōpōtiki fullback.
Number 22 is that Simon Rolliston?
That
on
is
the field?
on his 50th cap. Big day for Simon Rolliston today as he makes his way out onto the pitch for the half century. Congratulations, son.
Gibbs. Fletcher Carpenter. He's looking for a 50-22. Oh, the rugby ball bounces nasty sometimes. Cleared there by Creed Edwards. Yeah, I didn't think that was out on the full.
Must have been carried back because it didn't look like it was.
Because it bounced ugly. Yeah. Righto, Te Puke Sports on attack. Up by Devereaux, but it's been lost and regained. Spratley on the deck. Pender looks left, looks right, looks left again. Devereaux, the line-out winner, crashes into a hole there. Referee's found a knock-on in there somewhere.
I think that lock-on was in the line out there that the referees indicated. So that's very, very good for Ōpōtiki here. They needed to get out of this position, get back down that end of the field and continue on with the style of play that they've been enjoying for the last 30 minutes. A little bit less structure. It's working really well for Ōpōtiki at that stage.
.15 minutes to go here at Murray Salt Stadium. 17-14 Te Puke leading. Te Puna leading Greerton 40-28. Come back to you in a minute. We're live. Meyer. Oh, he's hitting a good tackle from Manahau, but he gets up and goes again. Pender. Find somebody coming in on the crash. I think that might be Harris. There's Devereaux. Harris goes again. Pender tries to make the picture look like it's trapped in there. Rolliston with the kick.
Still's got it.
And the fair mark taken.
Taking the free kick there.
Tauranga Sports 31, Whakarewarewa 0, and we know the score here, 17-14. They take it quickly. The referee's turned the free kick into a penalty now.
Yeah, not back. This is a very important couple of minutes here for Ōpōtiki, I think. They will need to get down the other end of the field as 3 points in it is made it anyone's game here.
Let's get up, yes. Let's get up here, right?
More changes. Number 18 for Ōpōtiki.
Okawa's back on there.
Okawa's on. We'll just see who's going off.
Get up, Kes, looking up, Kes.
I think we need to make it mandatory that teams have to put numbers on the front of their jerseys from now on.
Make our job a whole lot easier.
Yep. And you can all buy your jerseys from Aura Apparel.
Sean Lako is on here for Andre Biddle as well. Andre Biddle went off.
Everybody's missed it. Number 19 for Te Puke is on the field. That's Dylan Douglas. Pender. Rolliston, the experienced wise head out there now. Pender through a gap.
Hold. Carry.
Gets it offloaded. That's Meyer. You recognise that dancing anywhere. Devereaux carries up over the advantage line.
Good strong carry there by Lockie Devereaux.
Pender, Rolliston. Matty Wallace. 245 game veteran. Ruck was already formed. Hands in that. Are you pointing at the goalpost if you're captain?
Oh, I'm telling everybody just to calm it down. I'm more concerned here with Simon Rolliston's haircut. Do you think that's a deer, that colour here, for his 50th game?
For his 50th game.
Yeah, if I was the captain here for Te Puke, I'd slow this whole game down right now. Not a bad option. You want to be down this end of the park if you're Te Puke, because Ōpōtiki can make something out of absolutely nothing. We've seen that a couple of times today already.
How many years do you reckon it took to get 245 games?
Oh, it's a massive, massive achievement.
Oh, here goes Spratley. He's off.
Better fucking execute, better score now.
Pender. Missed who passed it to. I think that might be Harris. Pender's looking again. Give it to Wallace. 245 game veteran heading to the try line. Pender again. Change of direction. Harris.
Nice, Chizza.
Spend a bit of time in the bin.
Fucking lying on
Ball's nice and loose. It's been picked up. And away goes Rolls. That's up to the 22 metre line. Oh, there's a knock on there. Yeah, I think we might have been two.
Apologies for some of the language that you may hear at the club. I can promise you that is not Padarai.
No.
That's somebody that's floating around in front of one of the cameras down there at Murray Salt Stadium.
I can tell you now, my mother, if she was alive, it's her birthday today. She'd be screwing my ears if I was using that language.
Not at all. No. Family-friendly broadcast here.
And don't forget, tomorrow, Ōpōtiki versus Mount Maunganui Sports, live and exclusive here on Local Gecko TV. That's the Baywide Premier Women's Game. You coming in for a hand with me?
Oh, I'm happy to do so if need be.
Oh, there's a penalty here.
Tap here, and we're going out
Rolliston.
to the 50 caps. Rolliston.
Not 10.
Not back 10. Now, Pat, this is when I'd start thinking, do we just chip over the easy three-pointer?
I'd go for a scrum.
Go for a scrum here.
You went for the line out. Why not go for the scrum?
I'm just looking at the time.
Oh, you collapsed the first one. And try not to get caught doing it. Yeah, they're going to go for the line
touch,
out.
Yep.
I didn't just encourage a team to cheat, did I? No. No. No, I didn't.
Baywide referee encouraging teams to cheat. Well, now it's Mappin and Counties Manukau, and speaking of that, they are fantastic refs that are down here visiting the Bay. Referee Whamawena has done a great job of keeping this one under control, as we see number 18.
Semi Sokalia is on, number 18.
18, sorry, yep.
And I think that might be Lockie Devereaux
It
heading to the
is.
touchline.
Lockie the Lock coming off to have a breather.
Had a good game, Lockie. Well done, young man.
Also see is that Newton coming off at the back there.
Yeah, for Ōpōtiki Sports.
Yeah.
And super sub Ryan Kude's
Oh, he's
coming
back
on again.
He's back. Yeah, good. Put him at first 5.
It's all legal. He's not a rolling sub. He went off subbed.
Yep.
He came on as a front row replacement for Sinbin.
Yep.
Then he went off. Now he's back on. Anyway, we're back live. Here we go. Te Puke Sports rumbling towards the try line. And number 2, Senio Pulega, touches down in the corner. Te Puke Sports 22, Ōpōtiki 14.
Yeah, watching the replay of this one, he just made it look easy, didn't he? Ball comes back to the blind side. He spies up one defender. Goes right over top of him. And straight over. But I'd hazard a guess that we will see that one on Spotlight later on Thursday evening on the Bay Rugby Boil-Up podcast. That was a fantastic try there. Te Puke.
I don't reckon they're out of this. There's still 7 minutes to go. I reckon they've still got a shot here.
Absolutely. Never ever write off these Ōpōtiki boys.
Across the face.
Yep, across the face. That kick's going to be quite important, actually. As we look at another replay of that try, that kick will be really important, especially if Ōpōtiki can get back down into their half from this kick-off.
And there's the little boomba over the top of Cole Scott there. And he was disappointed in himself, shaking his head there. Ryan Kude comes over and goes, "She'll be right, bro. We'll get the next one." Manahau with the restart. Spratley with the catch.
Beautiful take there by Spratley.
Rollison off the left foot. Karepa. Recycled nicely. There's that Timwana out on the field, number 16. Scott been knocked on there. Harris. Gibbs with the kick. And that could be a 50-22.
It's a 50-22, all right, Pat. Wonderful kick there. Completely against the run of play.
You see here we're inside the 50-metre mark. And there's the kick as it trickles over the 22 and bobs into touch.
And that is exactly where these Pirates want to be. Right down inside the Ōpōtiki 22. As the referee just blows time off for a second.
I think we've got some changes. No.
Seems everything's all good. Line out win there by Te Puke. Right around the back to our try scorer.
Rollison on the crash. He's easy to see though with the blonde hair.
That's why he's done it, isn't it?
You can't do that on the ground.
That's probably why he's done it, Pat. Dyed his hair that colour so that we can spot him and call him
In his
for
50th.
his 50th cap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either that or he was dead.
He's lost a bet there somewhere along the
They
lines.
finally chosen the points.
Yeah, very clever. Now that we're just pushing it out a little bit further in the second half of the premier clash between Te Puke and Ōpōtiki. Very just to push it out another 3 points, especially when you're this close to the goalposts. As you see, I do want to acknowledge the sponsor of our podcast, DDL Goodrick Contracting, looking after us there every week on our Thursday night podcast.
Aaron Gibbs adds the extra 3 points. 25 points to 14. with just on 4 minutes left remaining in this match. I've been very impressed with Ōpōtiki Sports, even though they're on the wrong end of the ledger at this stage.
That's the thing, though, Pat. That this season, I mean, it's obviously a development and building season for them, but man, they've been there and thereabouts most weeks.
Yep,
Awesome to see.
and they'll only grow with experience.
Good numbers too, you know, with the development team there.
Oh,
Beautiful hands.
that's good hands. Passes around his ankles. Dancing right inside. Oh, good tackle there by
Pudge there.
Robert Pudgy Veal on
Oh!
Reed Edwards. What did I miss?
Well, Pudgy did everything right and then everything wrong. So beautiful defence there. Put him into touch. Got the turnover, the quick line out, dropped a cold.
There's the good tackle.
Low
on the
shot
touch.
there.
And
And then he gets back on his feet. Quick, quick, give me the ball.
oh. We won't put that in Pat's moment of the week.
That's not Pat's moment of the week. It's not Pudgy's moment of the week either, by the looks of things. No, but if you do have a moment, something that you've seen around our mighty bay that you think is worthy of Pat's moment of the week, send it through to Local Gecko via our social media. As we see Te Puke hack it downfield.
I'm pretty sure that was a tackle without the ball. Oh no, he spilled it. Oh, there's a backdoor pass. Fletcher Carpenter's going to dot down, and that's going to seal the game for the Te Puke Pirates. And I think that a Ōpōtiki player is debating the tackle without the ball. That there, Simon Rolliston on that player, who that pass was intended for.
Jimmy Pender just chases his own kick, manages to get the bounce.
And then that's a
tackle,
miracle ball out the back.
but manages to get that miracle ball to Fletcher Carpenter. And in his 25th game of his career, he dots down.
It's a shame that try being scored, because it's made the score a little bit more flattering than it really is.
That score definitely doesn't show exactly how good this Ōpōtiki team is, and it may actually rob them of a bonus point.
Yeah, it was way ahead. It was like that. And he was running in from this way, and he was like...
Flags are up. Aaron Gibbs' conversion is good as we lead into the final minute or so of this Premier men's clash between Te Puke and Ōpōtiki. 32-14. Players just walking back into position here. I think Ōpōtiki have realised that this one may be out of their grasps now.
Wilborn with the restart. Don't know what he was trying to do by catching it like that. Referee's looked at his watch. He's had enough. And it's full time here at Murray Salt Stadium. Te Puke Pirates have been too strong over Ōpōtiki. 32 points to 14. Gargs, final words on this match?
Yeah, as I said earlier, the score doesn't reflect how good Ōpōtiki was today, especially that unstructured period of play. But well done, hats off to the Pirates. You can celebrate Simon Rolliston's 50th cap with pride. Please, somebody go and get him a hat. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, everybody. We'll see you back here at 12:55 at Local Gecko Productions for the Ruatoki versus Mount Marlins women's game tomorrow. Kia ora koutou.
And I'll just bid us all a farewell. Gargs, thanks very much for your company. It's been a pleasure working with you this afternoon. My name is Pat Ray. I'll be signing off with Closey Karakia. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, te ata whai o tō tātou ariki a ihu karaiti. Me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tahitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake amine.
Āmene.
Noho ora mai, people.